మన ఇండియాలో అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ జరగడానికి మేజర్ కారణం రెవెన్యూ సోర్సెస్. ఇండియాలో రెవెన్యూ సోర్సెస్ వేటి నుండి వస్తున్నాయి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, we have taxes, direct taxes, indirect taxes, there will be fees, charges, surcharges, interest and many more we are receiving to India. By using that particular financial resources, we are administering the India. Out of everything, what is the most important? Taxes is one of the most important revenue that is received by government of India. When I say taxes, it is nothing but redistribution mechanism, collecting the tax from the people and distributing the money for the poorest of the poor and other vulnerable sections. So tax is a redistribution mechanism. In India, we have taxes. One is the direct taxes and indirect taxes. When I say direct taxes, we will talk about where the people will pay directly to the government of India without any mediator. For example, personal income tax. When I say indirect taxes, people are not paying the government of India directly. For example, take this particular board. While buying this board, I am paying tax to a particular producer, and a producer paying the tax to the government of India. This comes under indirect tax. In India, we are getting maximum revenue from direct taxes, some revenue from indirect taxes. Within the direct tax, I'll tell you, one is a personal income tax, next one corporate tax. These are the most important direct taxes. But my point is like, who will regulate the direct taxes in India? To regulate direct taxes in India, there will be a statutory authority. What do you mean by statutory authority? A body which is created by an act is known as statutory authority. The Central Board for Direct Tax, which is a statutory authority created in the year of 1964. When I say it is a statutory authority, it is created under a particular act. This particular body created under Central Board of Revenue Act 1963. Act was in the year of 1963. This organization was created in the year of 1964. This was created based on this act. Hence, we call it as statutory body or statutory authority responsible for administrating direct tax laws in India. What do you mean by administrating direct tax laws in India? What are the tax related laws that are made by Parliament will be implemented by Central Board for Direct Taxes. This particular organization functions under Department of Revenue, comes under Ministry of Finance. See, body anedi Department of Revenue కింద ఉంటుంది, comes under Finance Ministry. This particular Central Board for Direct Tax has one chairman, 6 members. They're all appointed by Finance Ministry on the recommendations of a committee headed by Prime Minister. They're appointed by Finance Ministry on the recommendations of a committee headed by Prime Minister. Objectives of this statutory body: formulate policies for direct tax administration. అంటే డైరెక్ట్ taxes ని ప్రాపర్ గా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయడానికి ఇండియాలో రిలేటెడ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అండ్ పాలసీస్ విల్ బి మేడ్ బై దిస్ పర్టికులర్ బోర్డ్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఎన్షూర్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ లాస్. ఇండియాలో ప్రాపర్ గా ట్యాక్స్ లాస్ ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అయ్యేలా చూసుకునే బాధ్యత సెంట్రల్ బోర్డ్ ఫర్ డైరెక్ట్ ట్యాక్స్. It is a statutory body. One most important. Agriculture is very important in India. We know maximum population of India is depending upon agriculture as their livelihood. But today, because of green revolution, we have started using more chemical fertilizers. When we started using more chemical fertilizers, gradually soil lost its fertility, soil lost its essential minerals. Slowly, we are using more chemicals in the food production. But these chemicals entered into food chain that causing various health related diseases to humankind. Today, the agriculture is the costliest. The reason we are using modern equipments and chemical fertilizers. But olden days, we used natural farming. What do you mean by natural farming? We will not use any kind of chemical fertilizers. We just use the natural fertilizers that are available in the nature so that we can protect the soil and we can have a chemical free food. Hence, human life would be very healthier and happier. That is why recently the government of India started a mission called as National Mission on Natural Farming. What do you mean by natural farming? We will not use any chemicals. Without using any chemicals, we wanted to produce the food so that it is good for humankind. It is also good for soil health. Hence, the government of India promoting natural farming. It is a central sponsored scheme. Objective is like promoting chemical free and a sustainable agriculture. Chemical free. We should not use any kind of chemicals. Sustainable agriculture means we need to protect the soil. At the same time, we should have healthy food, which means we need health of a soil and health of a human being. That is possible through natural farming. Look the objectives of National Mission on Natural Farming. One is like promoting natural farming. When you promote the natural farming, it is good for soil health and as well as human health. It also reduces expenditure on agriculture. Generally in India, by using more chemicals, agricultural input cost is more. What do you mean by input cost? And at the time of plantation, we are spending more. When you are spending more, that input cost is high, but you are getting output is less. That causes losses to farmers. The debt trap is again problem for farmers, which led to the committing suicides. Not only this particular mission reduces dependency on external chemicals, inputs, and a lower cultivation cost. If you use the chemicals, cultivation cost is high. If you are not using, cultivation cost is less. It also builds healthy soil ecosystem, promote biodiversity. Hence, the government of India decided to have natural farming.